Do you need to?
No.
Oh.
No, we're good.
Okay.
No, I just gonna say I need to go in and
Hello, Facebook.
put my numbers in.
What's up? What's
Hi,
up? So,
We're excited.
Yes, we are so excited. I love crafts. Drop a 1 below if you love doing crafts. So, it's funny because people always say, oh, you're so good at crafts, you do this, you do that. But I cannot, I'll be seeing something that someone sewed. And they're like, you could do it. You always do crafts. Okay, I cannot sew anything but a straight line. Can you sew?
I can sew.
I cannot sew.
Not like super sew stuff. I'm going to try to make my daughter, one of those mermaid blankets.
Oh, yeah.
And my son one that looks like a shark.
Oh, that'd be cute.
For Christmas, but that may not happen.
You have
Who
3
knows?
weeks. Or, yeah.
About 3 weeks.
Over
yeah.
3 weeks. Well, I can't sew anything but a straight line. So, and I took sewing lessons when I was little and still can't sew. Don't look at Eric's scout shirt because the patches look horrible. So, that's a side note. Anyways, I'm like, don't let anyone look close at your scout shirt, okay? Okay, so, Stephanie, do you want to tell them what you're doing tonight?
Yeah.
So we wanted to share with you guys, we had a couple other people that were supposed to be with us, but a few things came up unexpectedly, so it's just us two, but we're super excited to share these crafts with you guys. I'm going to share one of my most recent favorite crafts that I love to do, and then Steph will share yours. We will also be giving away what we're doing tonight, so make sure you guys engage, make sure you jump on, stay on.
Share
Share the
tag
video
friends.
below, tag your friends, and we'll go through and choose 2 winners for each of our crafts that we do. So, hope you guys have as much fun as we're gonna have.
Yes.
Okay, so tell them what you're doing.
So I saw these cute jars. I love mason jar crafts. Like I made 4th of July to hold like your spoons, forks, and knives in for like a barbecue or whatever. Well, I saw this craft on...
Don't forget it's backwards on there.
Oh, it is backwards. On Pinterest. Hopefully you can see
There you
that. I
go.
don't know. But these jars say joy. They're going to say joy. And they're just going to be cute. But you can put... The one I saw, they put little tea lights in it. So when it's in there, it like flickers and it glows and stuff. And you can see the letters better. But my friend and I one time had done something like this, and we stuck like those really pretty sparkly tree limbs or
Oh, yeah.
whatever in there, like just fun, something cute for like a centerpiece on your coffee table or on your table or counter. Just something fun and cute. You could probably even use it as a utensil holder for your Christmas parties.
Yeah, so I was just
Whatever.
thinking, you could, I mean, you don't even have to do joy. You could do like...
You could do whatever.
Barbecue, like clip art type pictures, or you could do... like ONE and have them for a first birthday party.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do so much with those.
So many things with them. And like this one, oh, sorry, alarm's going off. This one is done with Armor Etch. I don't know if you can see that. These newer bottles, I got this at Hobby Lobby, and the newer bottles don't tell you what to do with it. But basically, you want to get your little, I have a Cricut cutter, so I cut out my little thing. You can get the stickers, vinyl stickers at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, any craft store, and just stick them on. And then you want to put this on really thick with a foam brush, let it sit for 5 minutes, and then wash it off in kind of warmer water.
Okay, so start doing it and show it as you go.
Okay. And then, yeah, you just time it and everything. My hands are kind of big. What I do is I'll shake up the jar, and then I just dump it on. And I started doing this earlier tonight, and my husband's like, what are you doing? Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to finish this. Oops.
We both kind of did some of our craft before we got here so that you guys weren't with us all night, and it was easier for us to show you how to do them.
So I just put like a big glob on there, and you basically get your foam brush and you just brush it on. You want to make sure it's like super thick. This stuff, it says to be careful because it can like, obviously you don't want to get it in your eye. So careful with like, try not to flip it around everywhere. But it says it will burn your skin. I've gotten it on my skin, and I have a little bit more sensitive skin lately, especially in the wintertime here in Utah. Dry winters suck. But it ends up not, I don't get burnt by it, but just a FYI, so just, you know, follow the the directions, like I said, there really isn't any directions, but leave it on for 5 minutes. I just put it on everywhere and then time it for 5 minutes and wash it off. And you can add more to it if you need to. They say to brush the strokes up and down and sideways to get a better coverage, a more even coverage. And it does crystallize in the jar, so if you're gonna plan on doing
inside the jar,
like inside the thing.
I
like
thought you meant in that jar. I'm like, wow, how does it do that?
No, like there's little, like you can see there's like little crystals and stuff in there. So sometimes it will make like lines, and the J one I had to do twice because I didn't do it on thick enough, and then there were some spots that I didn't.
So does this stuff scratch off?
No, it's so weird. Like when you wash it off, it's gonna be like a clear jar like normal, and then all of a sudden as it starts drying, it dries all foggy like that. Yeah.
That's cool. I made some white ones over there, but I painted the whole jar white, and I did like long neck bottles and just painted the letters on, but I like these.
Yeah.
Frosted.
So my friend and I did some like that for some Christmas boutiques that we were going to, and we just spray painted it, and I was like, this is horrible. I've done like, we did puffy paints on it and did joy and peace and love.
Yeah, I think I spray painted those.
And they were like, we spray painted over everything, and so the puffies like stuck out, but it was horrible. I'm like, we're not gonna sell these to people. I have a better idea. So we used the Cricut cutter and did everything, because I'm about...
Drop a 2 below if you have a Cricut and never use it. That would be me.
That would be me. This is the first time in probably like 2 years.
I forget I even have it. I like go to the store trying to think of all these ways that I can do things. I'm like, oh yeah, my Cricut can do that.
Yeah.
I should probably get that out. Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to show mine, and then we'll just go back and forth.
Okay.
So my thing lately is string art, okay? I don't know if any of you guys saw the teepees that I did for Cohen's room, so I'll show you those. So easy, you guys, and they look so good. I love, love, love the look of string art. So this is one of the teepees that I did for Cohen's room. So as you can see, I just bought this piece of wood. I didn't have to sand it or anything. I bought it at Hobby Lobby, and this actually has the raw edges on it. And his room is kind of this woodland teepee themed room, so I wanted these raw edges. So this is one teepee that I did, and then here's the other one. I have them just hung up side by side in his bedroom. Okay, so that's string art. If you guys haven't seen string art, it's kind of becoming a thing lately. And this wood, it was just a natural color wood like this, and I did stain it with, how do you say that? Provincial? There you go. If you know how to say that, tell me. But I just use Midwax. So tonight, I am actually going to be making a Christmas tree. I don't know if you guys can see that. So here's the trunk, and then I did the nails. So what you do is, I just went to Lowe's, and bought a giant board. I don't even know what size this is. I just walked down the aisle until I saw a size that I liked. And then I had them cut it. So this one's 18 inches long, and then I had a couple 12 inches so I could do a couple other things. So it doesn't really have to be a certain amount. And then the next thing you want to do is you can stain it to any color that you want. I did stain these ones that same color. I just put one coat on this time though. This one is 2 coats. So you can kind of see how that's a little bit lighter. Same color, what's that called? Stain, but just different coats. So what you'll want to do next is, with these ones I actually got online and printed out I just typed in Google teepees or cartoon teepee or something that was going to give me a super simple design, and you want to print it so that it prints the size that you want it on your paper. So you kind of have to play around with the percentage. You might have to blow it up a little bit or knock it down a little, and then you'll just lay the paper on. I taped it on, and then what you'll do is you'll just put a nail, and I like to measure mine. You'll probably want to measure and make sure that they're the same distance apart, and I'll show you that with how I did the trees. But basically you'll lay the paper on it and then put nails to trace the design. Does that make sense? If I'm not making sense, let me know. Now with this one, I did it a little bit differently. I just freehanded this one with a ruler. So what I did was I took, and I did this ahead of time so you guys didn't have to hear me pounding nails into wood. So I just took a ruler and drew a straight line this way and this way, okay? And then I drew a straight line at the bottom. So I just made a long, tall triangle. And then I just did a square at the bottom for a trunk. Now I used the numbers on the ruler to make sure that they were all, you know, symmetrical because I'm OCD like that. It would have driven me crazy. So they're very symmetrical, and you can kind of play around and do different things with that. So again, if you're a good drawer, you can freehand it or you can trace them on there. So I'm gonna start, and you can show them what you're doing too. Go back and forth. I hate finding the end of yarn. Does anyone have any good tricks? Oh, look.
I'm like, there's an end right there. Usually it's like tucked
See,
inside.
it's all tangled though. I seriously hate yarn, you guys. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so another thing too, what you'll want to do is tie it off. And okay, here's another thing I'm going to show you first of all. If you guys look, I don't know if you can see, these nails are pretty tall. They are 1x18s. Can you guys see?
Can you see those?
Yeah. See, those are a little bit taller. Now these ones are quite a bit shorter. Can you guys tell the difference? These ones are 5/8. These ones were 1s. So the reason I got the taller ones for this, and you guys will see in a minute, but if you look at this one, I just did 1 layer of string, okay? And you can get, what's that, embroidery floss? You can get just thin string. With the trees, I'm gonna do it a little bit different and use a thicker yarn, and that's why I needed the taller nails. So you guys will see. But this one's just 1 layer. I just kind of did my own design. I just weaved it back and forth, and you guys are smart enough to figure that part out, so.
So there's like no rhyme or reason to those because I've always wanted to do those, and I'm like, it has to be so perfect because I'm a perfectionist.
There is a rhyme or reason, but there's not.
Good.
So, like this one, so this one I went so you start at 1 nail and you tie it off, and then you want to kind of have in your own head some kind of pattern. So I went all the way around the teepee first, up, and I think back up, and then I did this one right here, and then I just kind of went through, and you can kind of see, like, there's kind of a pattern to it, but not really, if you guys can see that. So that's that one. This one, there is a certain pattern. So this one, you can see, this one was a little bit different, so I just did the crisscross. So you just start one, tie it off, and then this one I did like figure 8s around the nails. This one is just kind of wrap around the nail and then go to another nail. Does that make sense? So this is more of an outline. This is filled in. And the trees will be filled in. Now the tree I'm probably going to do a little bit more of a pattern. Just because the one I saw had a pattern on it and it looked really good. So
You keep talking, I'm gonna wash this off.
okay. So I'm tying that off at the top. So you just tie a knot around any nail that you want to start on, basically. And then you just take your string. I'm going to try to show you guys. And what you'll do is, again, just kind of think in your own mind kind of a pattern that you want to do. So I'm going to go down and just wrap around. So I'm going down and wrapping. Down and wrapping. Can you guys see that? Do you want me to move the phone closer? Tell me if you want me to move it closer. So I like to outline all of mine first before I do anything else. Now another fun thing that you guys can do too, which I was gonna do with this, but I didn't have time, was you could even get like scrapbook paper and Mod Podge scrapbook paper to your board and then put a design over it too. So that's another neat thing that you can do. Okay, so now I got back to the top so you guys can see I just outlined the tree. So I just wrapped around a nail, went to the next one, wrapped around it, went to the next one. And now I'll do some type of design, and you kind of have to play around with it. I play around with it, I'll take it off, I'll play around with it, I'll take it off. But just kind of do like, I'll probably zigzag this one. So I wrap around, go to zigzag, wrap around. Can you guys see how I'm doing that? And since these nails are taller and the string is thicker, I'm gonna move the string down. Okay, so you can show them what you just did.
Okay, so I just rinsed it off and trying to dry it off to make sure if I need to put any more on or if it's good and nice and foggy enough. Now you can do more than one coat. Obviously I did it on the J. I'm probably gonna do another one on this one just because some of the pieces, like, I don't know if you can tell, but like right there, it didn't get covered very well. And up at the top, it didn't get covered very well, but I'm gonna do another coat on it, and you just let it, like I said, just let it sit for 5 minutes. And then while that's sitting, I'm gonna take this super cute, I got this at, I don't know if you can even see that, super shiny ribbon at Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to hot glue it onto the top right here. And then I have another like kind of crystally looking ribbon that I'm gonna tie a bow with. And then I've got some holly and berries that I'm gonna hot glue onto it. So like in a cute way, not quite sure, I haven't decided where yet, but just to make it more festive and stuff. Also, like I have one of those, on my Cricut, I have the thing that's called Stretch Your Imagination, and they have some super cute designs for like snowflakes and Christmas trees and Santa Claus and like all kinds of holiday stuff that you can do, and just like random, like they have a turtle on there that's super cute. But there it is.
So what is your guys' favorite holiday to decorate for? Tell us in the comments. Mine is definitely Christmas. I try to decorate for the other holidays, but Christmas is my favorite. My least favorite is probably Halloween.
Oh, see, my favorite's Halloween.
I'm not a fan of Halloween.
I love Halloween.
It's not my favorite holiday. I would rather decorate for fall, so have more pumpkins, fallish type stuff, than Halloween. So that's what I try to buy. So tell us what your favorite holiday to decorate is.
I think my favorite is Christmas, or is Halloween and then Christmas. It's
Oh,
a toss
that's what Tina just said. Tina's is Halloween and Christmas.
Yes. Lauren, I'm doing, it's painted with armor etch. Yeah, armor etch. So it makes the glasses foggy and just like that, I don't know, just like a foggy look on them. And I'm gonna put, well, I don't have them, but I was gonna put little, what are those candle light thingies? Tea light.
Oh, I have some.
Like
put them in there and show
the
them.
battery operated ones, or you can put regular ones in, but
I just have regular ones.
I'm like, unless you have like one of those long Bic lighters.
Yes. We have two and they both are out of fluid, so probably wouldn't do you much good.
I think my dad has mine. I'm not quite sure though. I don't know what happened to ours.
So I'm almost done with this second layer. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like so far. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me push this layer down.
Alyssa, can you just win all of these? How about, Alyssa, if you go and get mason jars, I have all the other stuff to make this, and I'm sure we could go in and make these together.
Are so easy, guys. So I'm on my second layer of the tree. You guys can see that. Okay. Why does it look? Oh, there we go. It doesn't look crooked. See? Okay. So I am keeping type of a uniform design, and I'm just pushing each layer to the bottom of the nail as I'm done. Does that make sense? Love Christmas. Jerica loves Christmas and Easter. Not a fan of... Me too. I like Easter too. And I'm super excited for this Easter because I got the cutest garland from my sister. So I can't wait. How do I get in on this crafting fun night? Nicole, come over anytime. My house is open.
I thought it said get out. I'm like, get out of it. Why do you want to get out of it?
Oh.
Crafting is so much fun.
So let's see. I'm just going to kind of play around and see now if I can do... Let's see, a different, so I'm gonna skip up 2. So you guys kind of want to fill in the space too. So let me see. I skipped 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to come over anytime, you can craft with me. I love crafting. In fact, Eric bought me a craft table for Christmas 2 years ago, and it's so fun. You guys should come over and craft with me.
I may take you up on that offer since you live so close.
Seriously. Do it. Ah! My string just came loose. Okay, there we go.
So obviously with these, the thicker you go, the better, because then it's going to cover better and just make sure the foam brushes work the best versus regular brushes on these jars or like the bottles. I didn't realize until after I had started doing them at home, and because I already had the stuff, so I didn't think that I needed to get anything. Apparently there's some spray paint that's like a foggy spray paint, so if you don't like to sit and use this stuff, just use that stuff. But I had this stuff on hand from helping, like my sister and I, we had printed out on through my Cricut, our last names, and instead of using like the little letters and putting them on the bottom of our pans, like our Pyrex dishes, we use the whole cutout part where it's like a block of the vinyl, and then the letters were cut out already, and we filled in that space, and so it has like our last name on it. So like if you're out for a party, like birthday party, and you take a dish in your glass pans, it'll have your last name on it, so they know who to give it back to.
Oh, that was such a good idea.
Yeah, that was really fun.
How many of you guys have taken food somewhere and never got your dish back? Drop a 3 below if you've done that.
Me.
That would be me. Super frustrating, especially when it's something you're like, I wanted that. I took my favorite ice cream scoop. We went to an ice cream social when we first moved into this neighborhood, and my favorite ice cream scoop, like someone took it. I'm like, hello, just take my ice cream scoop.
Right? No, you can't do that.
I know. What did Tina say? What happened to the 3rd and 4th people you were supposed to have? So one is in the process of buying a house, and they were having to work out some details tonight with the realtor, because her and I are going to California Friday morning, so she had to do it now before we left, so she couldn't do it. And then the other one is she just switched jobs from Mercedes to Land Rover, and they're doing a big training tonight because they're supposed to open tomorrow, and they're not even close to being done. So them two couldn't make it tonight, so it's just
us,
Steph and I hope we're good enough for you guys.
Yeah. Alyssa, is it next week?
And they all fight over what, Nicole? What do they fight over? What were you talking about?
I don't know. Alyssa just asked me about something about the zoo lights. Is it next Thursday or is it tomorrow? I'm down. I don't have anything going on.
Tina, you're the stealer. Oh, Tina. Tina. You give people stuff back, Tina.
I'm all fight about. What are you talking about? Did we say fighting over something?
No, Nicole said she has 12. Okay, Nicole has 12. How many siblings does your husband have? Like 20? No, but really, I think he has 11 or 12.
My dad there's 14 kids in my dad's family.
Oh my gosh.
It's quite an awesome, I love my family. I love my family and my husband's family. But my dad's side of the family there's 14 kids in his family, and they're yours, mine, and ours family. So my grandpa and my grandma had 8 kids together, got divorced, and then my grandpa remarried the grandma that I've always known as my grandma, and she had 5 kids from a previous marriage, and her husband had passed away. They remarried, and then they had one together, and I'm not even kidding you, my aunts and uncles, I think one of my dad's younger sisters only has 3 kids in her family, and all of the rest of them have 4 and above. I have an uncle who has 8 kids himself, and he got divorced and remarried a lady who had 2, and then they had 1 together.
Oh my gosh.
Like, those cousins were the ones that I was the closest with growing up. And it was so much fun. Like, Christmas time was the funnest time ever because we would go to my grandpa's house and we would eat chili, and my grandma would make us all, like, matching pajamas out of silk, and
wow.
Then she would make, like, the older kids, she would usually get them towels or something that they would need. But it was so, it was so much fun. I loved it. So Christmas is like my favorite holiday ever.
I know, I do like Christmas. I just like the holidays, and it's so much more fun with kids, honestly. So Helen said, it's a ceramic dish. You can write, if it's a ceramic dish, you can write on it with permanent marker and bake it at 350 for 20 minutes, and it will stay on. That's good to know.
Tala's preschool does that. She will go and get, I don't know that they're ceramic, they're like more durable plastic, but they will draw with Sharpie markers, like their family or a picture of them, and then she bakes them, and then that's what we get for Christmas for the kids.
That's a good idea.
It's so much fun.
That's a good idea. I didn't even realize that. That's probably why the marker that I used on my cake pan is still there, because I baked with my cake pan. And I always wonder, I'm like, I'm surprised that hasn't washed off yet. And that's probably why. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys again kind of where I'm at with this. So I've done like 4 layers now. If you guys can see, I've just kind of been wrapping around and pushing it down as I go. So this tree part is almost done, and then I'll do the trunk at the bottom. So drop a 5 below if you would want to win the Christmas tree. Who is going to win the Christmas tree? Drop a 5 below. And who is going to win the jars? Drop a 6 below. Seriously, if you guys are over here and you want me to help you do some of these, I would be glad to help you, because then it gives me an excuse to make more too. So come on over, bring your kids, let the kids play, and we'll just craft. I have so many crafts ideas saved, you guys. Pinterest is the devil sometimes, according to Eric.
I think any man thinks that. Only because, like, Glenn would probably, like, Glenn's probably so sick of me being like, I need pallets. Can you cut this?
I have a pallet in my garage, and I'm still like, I'm going to find, hey, drop me comments below. Comment below of a good idea of something to do with a pallet. I have a whole pallet. Last year, I made a wooden Christmas tree. If you guys didn't see that in my video from yesterday with my felt ball garland, look at it. It's super cute and so easy.
And I think I want to make those for my Christmas tree next year, to put on my Christmas tree next year.
Yeah.
Okay, that turned out a lot better. It's a lot foggier than what it was before. So definitely do 2 coats unless you can get it on super thick the first time. Are you going to mail it to me when she wins?
What? Who is that?
Janae.
Janae, we're going to draw names, so you might be the winner. And yes, I will mail it to whoever wins. Or if I'm coming to Rock Springs and whoever is the winner is in Rock Springs or Green River, I will drop it off. So I don't know when I'll be going there next, but should be sometime soon. So yes, I need palette ideas. What have you guys done? What craft have you done with palettes? I want to know. I see those flags everywhere. Have you seen those palette flags?
Yes, the American flags.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've seen those, and to be honest, like,
I'm done with the tree part.
That's super cute.
See that?
I haven't ever been able to find palettes that are all spaced, like, just barely thin spaces in between to make a flag. I think you're gonna have to, like, take all the boards off and then reposition them on there.
I've seen palettes like that, but they are hard to find. Okay, so now that I'm done with this Christmas tree, so I started up here, tied a knot, but I'm going to end it down here. So you'll just do the same thing, tie a knot, and then you'll just cut off the little tails. And then I'll do the trunk. The trunk's going to be super fast and easy, so we will get you guys on your way. And so we're going to do a drawing of everyone who has engaged. We'll do a drawing. I'm trying to step above the comments. Oh, okay. If Helen wins, she'll be down here on the 9th for cute little Kenzie. Why don't you like tearing pallets apart, Tina?
You gotta get, so my neighbor has this super awesome saw. And if you're not gonna use the middle of your pallet, I will find out what the saw is and I'll comment on this when I find out, unless my husband's on. Glenn, if you're on, what is that saw that Bill has? Or Stephanie, I saw you jumped on earlier. What is the saw that Bill has that you almost cut your leg off with?
What? Does it cut through stuff?
It cuts through the nails, so you can cut, like, so your pallet's laid out like this, you can cut this way through the nails and it takes the nail, like it cuts through the nails, like, just like that. Cool. It's super awesome. But I don't remember what it's called, so if they don't comment, then I will find out what it is and I'll comment on here.
Jerica, I agree. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't go to Rock Springs that much. Now that my grandparents are gone, my family can come down here. There's more to do and the weather's a little bit warmer. Oh, Tina's husband has every saw you could think of.
Perfect.
So there you go.
Okay, I'll find out what it is.
We call that a worm saw? Why is it a worm saw? A worm saw? Is that what it's called?
I have no idea what it's called. I thought it was called a skill saw, but I could be wrong.
We have a skill saw, but
I don't know.
I never know that it cut through nails. That'd be nice.
I have no idea.
Well, she's going to find out and then she'll comment in the comments. Okay, so here's the tree part done. You guys, super easy. Can you guys see that? So like I said, this one I did try to keep it kind of a pattern look, whereas this one, not so much, but a little bit. You can see there's not an exact uniform science to it. This one I tried, it's not exact either, but I tried to keep some time. And then I just bought twine, like rope looking stuff. Okay, and then I'm gonna use that for the truck.
Hey, Sarah.
How's it going, babe? Do they want more popcorn?
No.
Oh. Huh? Oh, she is? She didn't give me a kiss. I still want
Alyssa loves that tree. I know, it's cute, huh, Alyssa? If you don't win it, then we will make it. We'll go to the store and get stuff to make it.
And another thing I love about string art is it's really, really inexpensive to make. So this entire board, I think it was, I don't know how tall, 7 feet tall or something. I don't know. I'm horrible at guessing that kind of stuff. The whole board was $7, okay, at Lowe's. So the whole thing was $7. And then you guys, you can get this stuff at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And if with your 40 or 50% off coupon, it's like $1 or $2 for these rolls. And then the nails, a whole thing of nails is $1.30. And that's it. Oh, and the stain. The stain's like $6. But I've done, I mean, how many boards can you stain out of one of those little things? A ton. So that's another thing I like about the string art is it's a very, very classy look. They look really, really good and they're really inexpensive to make. And you can do almost literally anything with them. I mean, you can do, and there's so many designs I have saved on my Pinterest that I want to do. So,
and that's what, that's the O1. So that's what they look like. And then they have, like I just did the silver and then did like the shimmery one over it, just to add a little pop to it. So that's what the rest of them are gonna look like, or something similar to that. And if you win this and you don't like it, you can take it off because it's just hot glued on there. It won't hurt my feelings.
Oh. Yeah, you can decorate those anyway. So this rope I'm using is a little bit harder to use than just because it's a little bit thicker. But I wanted this one because it gives that trunky look, that rustic feel to it.
I just want to guess right.
What?
Tina says, I just want to guess right.
You just want to guess?
Yeah, a Sawzall. That sounds right.
Oh, Sawzall.
That sounds right.
Who said that?
Tina.
Oh.
That sounds
Tina,
right.
Yeah.
I don't think My neighbor Stephanie.
Jean. Oh, Jean, I forgot to come grab that stuff. Will you be home tomorrow?
I don't think my neighbor realized how well it would cut the nails, and she went a little fast and she moved her leg out of the way, but my husband and I were like, whoa, maybe girls shouldn't play with power tools. But she does really good, like she does good with power tools.
If I didn't play with power tools, well, I have Eric do a lot of my stuff, but I like to do stuff my own. I like to say I did this all by myself.
Me too.
The one thing I hate, you guys, drop a 6 below. No, we already did 6. Drop a 7 below if you hate sanding wood. I hate it.
Depends on
why can't it just come sanded already, for heck's sake?
My sister actually borrowed our sander so she could sand her daughter's bed that they just got her. Because they just got it off KSL, I believe. And it's like, it's super cute bed, but the colors were not what her room colors are. And so she's like, can I borrow that sander? And I'm like, yeah. She was sanding it down and sent me a picture. She's like, I've been sanding for like 30 minutes. Am I done yet?
You guys, I hate sanding. And it's true, like you get done, like kind of with these boards, I could have sanded a little more, but I get done, I'm like, oh, it's good. I come and I start staining it and I'm like, oh, I probably should have sanded it more. I just hate sanding. It's just not my friend.
Yeah, depending, like when you're sanding wood down that it's already painted, that's kind of hard. It's a pain to try and get all of that off.
Okay, I'm almost done with the trunk. You guys can see that, and then we will let you guys go and we'll do our drawing and we'll do more craft nights.
Yes, sanding is super messy. I come inside covered in dust. But then again, I do nails, so I'm covered in dust a lot anyways.
That's true. Okay, so I'm just gonna tie this last piece off. Like I said, the twine or the rope twine, whatever it is a little bit harder to work with because it's pretty thick.
Johnny!
You guys have to get these scissors, by the way.
What are you doing? I thought you were going somewhere. It's at 8:30.
Yeah, Jay. Maybe she's on her phone driving. Okay. Let me tie this off. So I'm going to kind of do a little loop-de-loo in this one. Ah! I can't grab it. My fingers are too big. Can't say that very often. You guys, this is so cute. I'm so excited. If you guys can see, I actually did 2 of them because I'm going to make another one because I want one for myself. So I'm like, I can't make it and give it away. It's too cute. Okay, I'm going to tie one more knot and then I'll show you guys the finished product. If I can get my finger in here. Let me grab it with these maybe. There we go. Okay. Da-da-da!
Oh my gosh. Put an 8 below in the comments if on one of our live videos that we do every Wednesday, if you want to see us act out Mad Libs.
Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. If you guys are new to, if you guys haven't noticed or guessed or whatever, we actually do a live group video. There's usually 4 of us in our group. Sometimes we can't all make it. Sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 3. But every Wednesday we do a video, okay? And we do just random stuff. Craft night tonight, we're gonna do a few where we're playing games. We've done recipes, we've done just fun stuff. So every Wednesday at 7 or 8 o'clock, we do some type of live video and teach you guys something, share something that we are having fun, whatever. So, okay, who's ready to see the cutest tree? I love this, you guys.
It's super cute. That seriously took you
Yeah,
I mean,
and
besides like
it took me
hammering
a
the
half
nails.
hour.
Yeah, half hour.
So
to
it
do all the
does.
string.
You can do one of these complete projects in less than an hour. I mean, these took me, hammering the nails in on this one was the longest. If you guys look at this one, the nails are really, really close together because of the design, the figure 8 that I did. So these ones are super close together. But this one, these did not take me that long to nail in. So can you guys see that?
Alyssa, you're killing me.
So
She's like, I want the Christmas tree.
we're gonna draw names. Who knows? I have another 18-inch board out there, so I might give 2 away. Drop a 10 below if you want me to give 2 Christmas trees away to up your chance. But another nice thing, so I'm going to tell you guys what you can do with this if you do win it too, and you want to add some spice to it. You can actually glue on like a little colored balls on here to make ornaments. You could even do, if I left room at the top and you decide to make your own, you could do a yellow star at the top. You could do a lot of different things with the Christmas tree. So that's another idea too. You will probably give 2 away. How do you know, Nicole? You know me.
There's like
you know me too
10s,
well.
4 10s. They all want it.
I love them. I'm really happy with the way it
Super
turned out. And I
cute.
think that my favorite part is this trunk. It's so rustic looking. So anyways, that's a super fun idea. And there's, you guys, if you like string art and you want to do more string art, look on Pinterest. Just type in string art. There's tons and tons of different ideas and patterns and all that stuff that you can do. And then just Google what you want to put on there. So
Tara,
super,
you're going to have
super
to go
easy.
back and watch the beginning. And
Thanks for joining,
hurry up and
Janae.
comment.
Okay, so we are going to draw a name with all of you guys who have participated, commented, all of that. We're going to drop your names in a hat, and we'll draw a tree, maybe 2 winners. I do have to make another one, and then I will either mail those to you or get them out to you. So let me see what Jerk said.
10, yay!
Oh, you did the etch. So she did the etched glass in calligraphy in junior high. You took calligraphy in junior high. Wow,
Dang.
that's awesome. I wish
didn't
I
know they
took
offered
calligraphy
that.
instead of swimming in junior high. Ugh.
That wasn't even an option when I was in junior high.
If you
How
guys
old
are
are
in
you
Rock
guys?
Springs and you went to East Junior High, you had to swim for 18 weeks straight every single day. It was the worst worst class of my life. Okay. Okay, so I think we are done.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, please drop it in the comments, and please, please, please share this video. I know there's tons of people who, every time I post pictures of my string art that I do, I get so many questions on how to do it. So please share this video because I love giving people ideas of super simple and inexpensive crafts to do, and something that you can, I mean, it's such a great thing that you can totally customize yourself. That's what I love about you. They're not all gonna look the same at all. So yes, please share our video. There's a little button right down there on, is it this side? Yeah, on this side. Share, tag your friends if you know anyone who would like either of these. Super cute. Look at, is she showing you this? Look how cute that is. And then you can put twigs in it. Like normal real twigs would be cute in those too. Twigs. Or
Real
pine,
twigs.
like pine twigs.
Yeah,
Right now would be
super
really cute.
cute.
And smell good. So
Ooh, cinnamon sticks. Like put some like
cinnamon sticks would be good
like
idea.
the pine tree stuff and cinnamon
Or
sticks.
cranberries. You
In
could
it.
put
Or
cranberries in the bottom.
Oh yeah.
And then cinnamon sticks. That's a good idea. So
Super
there's
cute.
so many fun ideas. So yes, please share, tag your friends, and then join us. Make sure you join us next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. I don't know what we're doing yet, but we will have something up our sleeve, I'm sure. And I thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you guys learned something. Oh, I have to show you guys something real fast.
Oh yeah, those are super cute.
Drop an 11 below if you have kids in preschool and you have to bring preschool treats. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of those who I like to kind of think of something somewhat healthy just because I like my kids to eat healthy. So, and I love when I ask Kyson, what was your snack today? And he's like, an apple or string cheese and goldfish or something rather than a brownie or a cookie. So I always try to do somewhat kind of healthy snack instead of just pure sugar. So I picked him up from preschool today and his teacher said, oh, by the way, you have snacks tomorrow. We didn't have our calendars yet, so I had no idea. So I ran to the store. I'm trying to think of something. I get on my good old best friend Pinterest, and I found the cutest idea. Look at these little snowmen, you guys. Popcorn snowmen in a little plastic cup. So I just bought the plastic cups. I used a black Sharpie marker and drew the eyes, and then I just cut out triangles out of orange construction paper, which took me like 2 seconds to do, so easy. And then I had some of those, oh yes, see, Tia agrees. Healthy stuff, and if I were a teacher, I would feel the same way. But I just have those little glue dots that you use in scrapbooking, and I use those for the nose, and I drew, again with the Sharpie, 3 little buttons. And then you can either put in like a cellophane bag and tie it at the top, but I thought it'd be cute to put saran wrap over it and then tie a little bow around it like the snowman scarf. And I just filled them with popcorn, so super easy. You can add a candy layer in between. I was gonna do peanut M&Ms, but I forgot we can't send nuts to his school. So super, super good idea for these little snowmen. So I just wanted to share those with you guys because I think they look so cute.
They are cute.
And it was super last minute, so fun idea for that.
It's a good idea. I'm gonna do that for Folly Lua's class party.
And cheap, you guys. I was gonna buy a bag of the Smart Pop, but then I thought I'm gonna pop some kettle corn. So I just popped, this took 3 bags to do 18 cups. And then, I mean, so what? How much was this? Like $5 to do, and I still have tons of popcorn left. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys. So I will let you guys go. Thanks for joining, and we hope you all have a great night.
Thanks for engaging.
You, Johnny.
Thanks for sharing.
And Sarah.
Yes,
thanks for sharing, guys. Have a good night.